I was really just looking forward to getting back home. Back to Michigan.
I'm sorry. It's my job. Bad timing, I know. Why don't you just come home?
No, wait, look. You're my home. It doesn't matter where I am.
I love you back.
See, it's just not always about the violence and stuff blowing up. That's the soft side of Ted DiBiase Jr., star of The Marine 2. Now, let me get this straight, okay? You have no acting experience other than, you know, your persona in the ring, Ted.
Right.
Now you're cast as the star of this movie. How does something like that go down?
I don't know. I was asking myself the same question. I mean, one day they just approached me 6 months after I'd been on TV. And they said, hey, we want you to read for this movie. And so I was like, okay, this will be fun. No expectations of actually even anyone considering me for a part. You know, I thought maybe they just want this on record. Well, we'll see what he does. I go in, read a few scenes. They call me a week later, and they're like, hey, you got the part. And that's when I started freaking out. You know, I'm like, oh, my God.
So was it excited energy or was it nervous?
It was both, a strong mixture of both. And because I realized they're going to put, you know, they're going to put this entire movie on my shoulders. And luckily I had a great cast around me, you know, and the director was awesome, and they really made it. You know, it was a total learning experience.
I watched the movie earlier on today. I would have never guessed that it was your first time acting, and that's a tribute to you and obviously the crew as well.
Yeah.
But there has to be pressure there because in the ring, your performance is reflective of you as an athlete, as an individual. But here, you're like the main dude, man. Like the movie sinks or swims based on you.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but I mean, growing up, like we talked about earlier, I've been dealing with pressure my entire life, you know, like being the son of a celebrity, you know, trying to get in the business, filling the shoes of the $1 Million Man, which I'll never fill those shoes, but, you know, forging my own legacy, my own name, you know. So it was another challenge for me, and in the process, I fell in love and found a new passion, and I would love to continue doing more movies, you know. Hopefully this one and
a lot of wrestlers have translated that into careers. I mean, the Rock, Dwayne Johnson, I mean, that's what he does now. He is an actor.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit too early to suggest that you're going to go that way, but hey, why not? The two translate, really.
Yeah, well, you know, without the WWE, I would have never had this opportunity, you know, and I attribute this opportunity to Vince and WWE Studios. So, but I definitely hope I get to do more, but my first love, my first passion is wrestling. So my real dream is to kind of take the Cena Avenue right now and do both, you know, wrestle and do movies.
I would love to know the conversations between you and John Cena. Of course, he was the Marine 1. Yeah. This isn't really a sequel. It's the Marine 2 because there are different storylines here. But what's the conversation goes? Has he given you a hard time? Like, has he watched the Marine 2 and been a critic of your performance?
Actually, he sent me a very nice text, and it was like, congratulations. Most people in this company have not, you know, accomplished what you have in 1 year. And, you know, you're the star of a major motion picture, and nobody can take that away from you. So he was very complimentary, you know, and I had to tell him, I was like, you know, John, in the first Marine, you saved your wife. In the second Marine, I saved an entire resort.
Right.
So I had one up on him, you know. But no, John's been good.
And you know, we saw your emotional side there. Yeah. That says romantic comedy, you know. It has romantic comedy written all over it.
I would love to try my hat at a romantic comedy. I think I could pull it off.
It's like move over Ashton Kutcher and Josh Hartnett, right?
Yeah, man.
Well, we were talking about the movie, me and one of my producers, and we equated it to Die Hard. It was him that brought it up. There's a lot of parallels here. Yeah. Explain to our viewers what the Marine 2 is all about.
Marine 2, I play a character, Joe Linwood, who's a Marine sniper, and I go on vacation. Well, I'm going on a business trip with my wife. It's her business trip, and we turn it into a vacation for both of us. In the process, one night at a dinner party, as we're having this good time, and I'm kind of finally letting loose on this island, these terrorists take over the resort, and in the process take my wife and several others, including the owner, hostage. And I freak out, Well, I don't freak out. I kind of, that's when my Marine skills kick in and I take things into my own hands.
And there's twists and turns along the way, a lot of explosions.
Yes.
I was thinking this beautiful resort has a lot of cleaning up to do afterwards. Congrats on everything. I really enjoyed the movie. Very entertaining. Marine 2 is available on Blu-ray and DVD. It includes exclusive extended bonus material and features including this man talking as well as his father. So make sure you pick that up. We got to take a break. One more segment with Ted DiBiase Jr. is coming up right after this.